So we are starting our fireplace renovation. This is the problem I'm dealing with in this corner. I'm nervous that the cutting is going to be very tedious and hard. So we are starting our fireplace renovation, rental renovation project, and I wanted to show you guys the tiles that I picked out. Both are from Amazon and I will link them down below. The tiles that I'm gonna put on the front of the fireplace are this marble like herringbone pattern. Super pretty. They're a little bit more expensive, but not like the most expensive that you can get at like Lowe's or Home Depot. Those ones were super pretty, but also very expensive. It was going to be like $300 to do the fireplace, so we were not willing to pay that much, but we're going to try these out. I think we're going to have to order probably 2 or 3 more packs, but we're going to start with this one, see how this one goes and make sure we like it before we commit to it. I feel like cutting this one is going to be really hard, so we're going to see once we get going how it looks. But then on the floor I'm going to do this pattern, which was way cheaper. If you're looking to do a cheaper option, I would just go with these. These ones were $14 for 10 pieces. The other ones were $54 for 10 pieces. So very much more expensive, but I didn't want to do the marble herringbone on the floor because it felt a little weird to do that on the floor. So this one is gonna go like up on the wall, and then this one is gonna go down on the bottom. That's the plan. Again, I'll link them down below. We're gonna test them out first and see if we like them before ordering more. We're gonna go from there.
Kind of like we just need to put up the main ones. We just need to put up
Good job, buddy.
Put up all the main ones.
Little menace. Okay, so this is how it looks after the first round of trying them. We decided to put them in the middle, and then we're going to cut other pieces and line them up for the edges. I did just place another order from Amazon of 1 more of this one and 1 more of the floor ones. For the floor ones, we also decided that we're gonna do the pattern, I don't know what this is called, but like triangularly instead of like straight on, because if you see, if we do it straight on, it barely covers the edge, and we didn't want to do like a whole other piece because that would just be way too big. So we figured out if we do them this way, then it comes to right there, which is just a tiny bit past, which is going to be absolutely perfect. And I actually liked that design better once we had it all laid out. So We did all that planning last night, and then we're gonna find a day sometime soon to do more cutting and figure out how we're gonna do that. But I'll show you guys how we end up doing the cutting when we figure it out. Probably just gonna use an X-Acto knife or something, but I'm nervous that the cutting is gonna be very tedious and hard, but we shall see. So this is where the progress is stopping for today. I made a lot of progress today. And as you're far back, you can't tell the tiny little mistakes. Of course, since I'm doing it, I'm seeing them all. But I'm gonna need Jacob's help because, long story short, the tiles are not gonna line up perfectly. So this is the problem I'm dealing with in this corner. I'm gonna probably have to cut along the jagged line here, and hopefully they'll line up, but I can't tell if they line up perfectly or not. So that's the dilemma I'm gonna have to work out. I need to do all the edges, that one little spot, and then there's tiny little edges on that side, but it's looking good. I did the bottom. Again, from far away, it looks really good. So yeah, lots of progress today. So here is the finished front of the fireplace. As you can see, a lot of those last pieces didn't line up perfectly, but from far away you really can't tell, and I think if we get some caulking in some of these fine lines and little corners, it will really help. So here's kind of a closer look, but there's just a few spots that need some caulking. And then I will do the floors, the different tile. So it's not 100% finished, but the back is finished. That was definitely very hard, a lot of hours. Definitely a labor of love. I mean, it definitely looks better. And I think once we get the floor tiles in, it'll look even better. So one step down and the floor tiles are next. Started on the bottom tiles today, and let me tell you, it has been very interesting because this back wall is not straight. The length of this tile is longer than this, so this is shorter, so we're having to cut the pieces not straight. So it's very confusing. I have Jacob's help here. I tried doing it with scissors and it did not work, so we're using, what's this called?
Razor blade.
A razor blade. And he has to push super hard to get it to cut all the way through. So Jacob is doing that. So if you're doing this alone, I mean, if you're very strong, go ahead and do it, but I could not be able to do that. So you might need help with these tiles because they are a little bit thicker than these back ones. These ones were really easy to cut through, but it's looking really good so far. We're just gonna keep going. It's gonna take a little bit longer just because this house was not built straight. So that makes it more difficult, but we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. In some ways it's easier than this other tile, and in some ways it's harder. So they're just completely different, but it's looking very good and we're getting somewhere. Fireplace is complete for now. The tiling is complete, but we just spent what, maybe an hour and a half finishing these tiles. Again, it was just more difficult for our fireplace because it was not straight. If your wall is straight and your tile is straight, it will be much easier. Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
Or no?
I think it's too wide. We should cut some off the ends.
Yeah, I know. We did it a little bit over the edge because we were lazy and didn't want to have to cut it, but we might cut it because it might look too wonky. That's why I'm saying it might just need some decorations and stuff too, because it looks kind of plain right now.
Mm-hmm. We'll try that.
So maybe we'll just add some, like move the blanket basket over, decorate the top, put some decorations on the bottom. I ordered some fake logs for inside the fireplace. Those should come in next week at some point, and I'll link those down below from Amazon as well. Both these tiles are from Amazon, like I've mentioned. Those will be linked down below. Just find some decorations. I want to do maybe a mirror. You leave one of these candlesticks, not both, and see where it goes from there. But it's looking really good. So after months of this project, it is finally 99.9% done. The only thing left we have to do is figure out some candles for these candlesticks because they are antique and they are a very unique size. So I've tried like 3 different sizes from Amazon. None of them fit, so I think Jacob's gonna have to custom make some candlesticks for me somehow, but they still look cute without the candles in them. And I love how Honey's just sitting there right now. It just looks so cozy. I can't wait for fall and Christmas this year to just cozy up next to this fireplace, get it all ready for the holidays. It has been a few months since we put the tiles on it, so I'll show you guys kind of a close-up. They are peeling up a little bit, but as you could see, you couldn't tell from far away. And we're just gonna take some Gorilla Glue and glue it on because it's just the tiles coming up from the adhesive. So it's not even the sticky pad that's coming up. The sticky pad is staying stuck on there. So we'll take some Gorilla Glue to it and I think that'll do the trick and it'll be good to go. We have this vase, which we got for our wedding. I believe it's from Crate and Barrel. It is just gorgeous. I never had a spot for it at our old place. There just was never a right spot. The gray color goes so well with the gray tiles that I chose. And then I wanted a little pink accent. So I got those little florals from World Market. Then, like I said, these candlesticks are antique. I got them in Idaho with my family. We always go antiquing and they're just gorgeous. They're, I think, brass. I think it says they're made in Taiwan, so pretty cool. This is actually a picture that Jacob took at our local beach here, so I thought that was so special. And then we have a little family portrait in this frame, which both of the frames are from World Market as well. And it's just a cute little family pic. I thought those were cute. Then over here we have this book that I, again, got antiquing in Idaho like forever ago, probably like 6 years ago. And it says, enjoy your houseplants, and it has some cute little planting tips and tricks in there. Then we have this jar from Target. I used to keep essential oils in here, but now there's nothing in there. I don't know what we're gonna keep in there. It's just kind of for decoration for now. But then we have some more candlesticks, and then this is a snake plant that we also had at the old house, and I do not remember where this vase is from. We could have got it from the wedding. I actually might have got it from a local store here called Live. I honestly can't remember it, and I barely water this plant, and it is still alive. We've had it for 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, so going pretty well. I should probably actually water that. And then this mirror I got from Target. I ordered it online. I really wanted the anthropology mirror, but as you guys know, those are like $500 and I was not gonna spend that. I think if I ever find a pretty detail to glue on top of it, I might do that, but I really like the simplicity of just the gold, and I feel like this mirror really opens up this room. And we decided to leave the beam its natural wood color. We didn't want to, you know, bother the landlord to do something that we'd regret. So I think the color ties in really well. It is the color of the kitchen cabinet still over there, so it still goes well with the house. Then I showed you guys these logs that are from Amazon. We still need to actually get the fireplace working. Jacob knows how to do that. I don't know what's missing. I think a gas something, so still need to figure that out. But these cushions I got from World Market just to cozy up next to the fireplace. I thought they'd be really fun. The bottom tiles have lasted really well. There's been no issues with the floor tiles, so really like those. And then this basket, again, we also had at the old house. We used it as our laundry basket, but it was very heavy for me to carry up and down the stairs at this house, so I just put some blankets in it. Kenai loves coming and grabbing cozy blankets out of it and getting cozy on the couch. So again, super excited to decorate it for the holidays. I feel like it's like night or day difference from how it looked before. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed following along on this project with me. It has been, I don't even know how many months, but I'm so glad it's finally done and we can get ready for baby number 2 to get here. I'm 35 weeks. Jacob's doing some projects out there. But yeah, we are ready for baby number 2. The fireplace is ready to cozy up with him. Let me know if you guys want to see more home rental projects like this. I'd love to show you guys more. Subscribe if you guys aren't already. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you guys out. And definitely comment down below any questions you have about any of the process of the project, and I will get back to you guys in the comments. But thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.